All right, welcome to the deep dive. We are jumping straight into a very famous passage today, Luke 10.1720.
It's a critical moment.
It is. And our mission, really, is to figure out one of the most significant pivots in the New Testament. Why did Jesus tell these, wildly successful disciples to stop focusing on their achievements and, reorient their joy?
It's all about that reorientation. And we're talking about the return of the 70 or no, maybe 72 disciples. The ancient sources actually differ on the number.
Right.
But either way, their mission was one of extreme urgency. They were told to carry nothing, to greet no one on the road. This was not a casual trip.
Okay, so let's unpack this. They return in verse 17, and they are just ecstatic.
Completely.
But their joy isn't about the people they helped, is it? It's anchored in their functional power.
Yeah.
They say, Lord, even the demons are subject to us in your name.
Yeah, they're thrilled by the effect, but they might be missing the cause. It's what some of our sources call ministry idolatry.
Ministry idolatry.
Yeah.
So focusing on the performance.
Exactly. Anchoring your security in the gift of authority, not the source of grace. And Jesus, he addresses that head on. He gives them this radical validation in verse 18.
I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven.
Mm-hmm.
That imagery.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning. It's so sudden, so irreversible. But, how could a short mission by 70 people cause Satan to fall from heaven? It sounds almost hyperbolic.
It sounds it, but it's not hyperbolic so much as synchronous. Jesus is showing them the cosmic, the real-time result of their work.
Okay.
When they acted in his name, he saw the ultimate commander-in-chief take a fatal blow. It was the D-Day, if you will, of the spiritual war.
A real-time spiritual displacement.
That's the perfect phrase for it. The kingdom was advancing, and this was the proof.
And he backs that up with this powerful assurance, right? The authority to tread on serpents and scorpions.
Yes, and we're not talking about literal animals here. These are symbols for spiritual toxicity, for deception, for that hidden sting of torment. It's a fulfillment of ancient promises, like in Psalm 91.
But that raises the big apologetic question, doesn't it? If Jesus promises, nothing shall hurt you, what about the apostles who were later martyred?
That's the key confusion, and the sources really dig into this. The promise feels broken if you take it physically.
So what's the protection then?
The Greek word for harm here, adikosi, it refers to ultimate or eternal harm. You are protected from the one thing that can actually destroy you, the loss of your soul.
So it's a guarantee of eternal security, not physical immunity.
Precisely.
Okay, so they have cosmic victory, they have ultimate preservation.
Yeah.
And then Jesus makes this sudden, decisive turn with just one word in verse 20.
Nevertheless.
Yeah, nevertheless.
Yeah.
He commands them, don't rejoice in the power, but rejoice that your names are written in heaven. That's the critical correction.
He is deliberately, and I think gently, reorienting their joy. They needed to pivot from their temporary identification, successful miracle worker, to their core durable identity.
And the Greek grammar here is fascinating, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so important. The verb for written is in the perfect passive tense. It means the action was already completed by God. It is a sealed, finished work.
It's that heavenly register analogy. On an earthly public list, your name could be blotted out.
Right, if you messed up. But this heavenly register, it's permanent. It's the difference between your LinkedIn profile and your actual passport. One is performance, the other is citizenship.
So if we connect this to the bigger picture, Jesus is freeing them. He's freeing them from the pressure of their own reputation.
Yes. He's anchoring their joy in an unchanging status that God gave them, totally separate from their ministry metrics. It's a durable joy.
So the core takeaway for you listening is that Jesus frees us from that constant pressure to perform by anchoring our joy in who we already are.
Exactly. And the sources suggest this eternal preservation is the highest form of God's love. Our names written in heaven, as one writer put it, in the ink which is Christ's blood.
Wow. Which I think leaves us with a pretty provocative final question for you.
So,
in a modern world that is defined by metrics, by digital joy and likes, are you more thrilled by what you do or by who you are?